2020 was a difficult year. We faced some significant challenges, but also generational victories for all Bramptonians. At the beginning of the year, we had no idea what was in store.
Dr. Teresa Tam, Chief
I'm a
Public
proud
Health
member of the
Officer.
Standing Committee on Health, and we quickly got to work on studying COVID-19. I want to confirm or like to suggest the committee agree that we continue our briefing next week on Monday and Wednesday. With the health and safety of residents as our focus, our government repatriated Canadians from all across the world.
And public servants are working around the clock to help people who are stranded. On that last front, we've continued to make progress in the last few days.
I have been contacted by a number of residents from my riding of Brampton South. My first question is for the global fairs. We also got to work ensuring that those most in need and those on the front lines would have the necessary resources.
This past week, we also announced new measures to put more money in people's pockets to get through this uncertain time.
Our frontline workers in Brampton South showed incredible strength. Thank you so much.
Whether you're hospital staff or a first responder, a bus driver, truck driver, or freight train operator, I know you're working harder than ever right now.
The CFA report on long-term care in Brampton from the spring was appalling, and I began advocating for change with my colleagues.
5 Liberal MPs are appealing to their leader, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, asking for a stronger response to the long-term care crisis in Canada. They each represent ridings in Ontario that are home to some of the facilities hardest hit by COVID-19.
I want to thank the member for Brampton South for her question and for her tireless advocacy for her community.
Our Prime Minister, the Honourable Justin Trudeau, delivered. He has been there for Canadians every step of the way. 97 cents of every dollar in COVID-19 relief came from your federal government in Ontario.
Just this week, our government announced $1 billion for Safe Long-Term Care Fund. In the partnership with the provinces and territories, we will establish national standard for long-term care facility.
Despite these challenges, we have pulled through, and this year has seen some significant investment come to Brampton.
This morning, the Minister of Infrastructure and Communities announced that my community of Brampton South will receive almost $39 million from our government towards the transformative Downtown Riverwalk project. I'm pleased to be here with you for today's announcement, which will make a real difference in Brampton's downtown core.
I want to echo Sonia. We're very lucky to have very strong colleagues in Brampton. Sonia Sidhu.
Whether it's investment in Riverwalk that will protect our community from extreme weather and creating thousands of jobs, or investment in public transit, Brampton is getting its fair share.
I'm so excited to be back in Brampton. We will be investing more than $45.3 million in 4 public transit projects here in Brampton, adding more buses, creating a transit hub, more safety equipment.
$276 million from the Government of Canada for affordable housing in the Peel region. It's the largest housing investment in Peel region by the Government of Canada.
When those in our community like the Peel Art Gallery Museum and Archives needed our help, the federal government was there.
Is investing $100,000 in PAMA under the Museum Assistance Program through our COVID-19 Emergency Support Fund.
It was also an honor that my private member's bill C-237 was tabled and debated in the House of Commons.
Bill C-237, an act to establish a national framework for diabetes in Canada.
We even celebrated the first ever Diabetes Awareness Month in Canada, where I was honored to announce a $6 million investment for 2 Canadian research teams on type 1 diabetes on behalf of the Health Minister.
Before politics, I worked in healthcare for 18 years and saw firsthand the issue diabetic Canadians face every day.
And I could not have done it without you. Thank you, Brampton South, for putting your faith in me. Serving you has been the honor of my life, and I assure you that your Team Brampton MPs will continue advocating for you. 2021 is about moving forward together. Vaccines are arriving on a daily basis, and they are making their way to our residents. If there's any way that I can help, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Me and my team are always here to assist you.
Kamal Kara to Sonia Sidhu to Ramesh Sangha to Maninder Sidhu and to Ruby Sahoda. You guys are the champions for Brampton, and everyone here should know, and all Bramptonians should know, that basically every day they are talking to me about investments that we need to be making here in Brampton to improve the lives of residents in this community.
Please stay safe and remember to follow public health guidelines. From my family to yours, Happy New Year 2021.